Hey guys, Tammy back with the Princess Kitten Rescue. We have an unboxing to do today. I have actually ordered this item, I don't know, 4 times on eBay with 0 success. They take my money and then text me a couple of days later and go, oh, I'm so sorry. We don't have that anymore. So literally I've been trying for 2 months to get this product. I finally just said, forget it, and went to Amazon. And guess what happened? I got it in 2 days. Yeah, so we are gonna do a quick unboxing of this. I've read several reviews on this product. Not all of them were great. One lady's review was actually really good. Her only complaint was that she had to use the zip ties to make it sturdy, and that she kind of held it against the company that she was constantly going to have to rebuy zip ties to make this product work, because that was the only issue she came up with. Well, sister, if you come to my channel, and I'm pretty sure you will, I have found the answer for you. They actually do have something called reusable zip ties. Did not know this. The prince advised me of that, and I went and looked for it, and guess what I found? Y'all, reusable zip ties. 50 of them suckers for $9 whole. So you use those things until they break. There you go, problem solved. So for her, she's gonna know what I'm opening. For the rest of you, what I have here is I have clear paneled. So this is like plastic panels. It's not a mesh, it's not a cloth, because the kittens can crawl up that. This is a solid panel that you can somewhat see through. This is basically a pet pen that you can put these pieces together and configure in several different areas. Now mind you, can only make right turns, but you know, they're square panels. But this can be very useful because I can use these panels, there's 12 of them, and make 2 small areas. I can make 1 large area to where they have areas to be, but we're still able to keep them contained and not using baby gates. Because I'll be honest with you, baby gates are they're just a pain. They're an absolute pain in the badooski. I hate them, and they can climb up those baby gates. It doesn't take them long. Kittens are a lot smarter than you think they are, even the young ones. And they figure out very quickly how to climb up those baby gates, and then possibly can hurt themselves by falling off the other side. So there's also a safety issue, not just that it's a pain in the butt, but I'll be honest, it's mostly a pain in the butt. So I'm kind of unboxing this. Let me turn this around because I still have it on the counter. And we'll come down here. Comes in a very small box. There are 12 of these panels. And let's see, they have like these little rubber things that you can put on the bottom so that it doesn't scratch your floor, which is fabulous, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm real particular about my floors. I just had those wood floors put in not long ago, so I don't want them scratched up, right? I mean, they're bamboo, but still, I don't want them scratched up. So you have several of these types of things, which are the connectors. That's what connects the panels to each other. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these things that connect the panels together. Then we have the rubber discs that you put on the bottoms of those panels to make sure that they don't scratch up your floor. They do give you some zip ties. This is the thing she was complaining about. While technically all zip ties are reusable, and I don't think people knew this, you can take a very small screwdriver and you can mash down that little thing and actually release it. It is the biggest pain in the butt, however. With the ones that I purchased, there's actually a little notch on it. You just push it down and you can pull them out. So if you want to use them reusable, I suggest you buy the ones that are actually reusable, because this is a pain in the butt. They also give you this cute little wooden mallet so that you can put these things together. Let's get one of these out and I'll kind of show you what we are talking about. Okay, not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but you see we've got metal all the way around, and this is like plastic, like cutting board. You know, like those, not really disposable cutting boards, but they have plastic cutting boards that you can use that are, you know, you can get several of them fairly cheap, and you can use just one for meat, just one for chicken, just one for poultry, that kind of thing. Okay, that's kind of what this is, right? It's, I don't think sewn together. This is probably like glued, like heat done, where they mash this down and it's in here. These panels are not as tall as I was thinking, but I think they will still be tall enough. They did give the dimensions 12 by 12. I think I just forget what 12 inches looks like. I think technically you could stack these things if you wanted to, but for neonates, technically I only keep these kittens until they're eating solid food. So as a general rule, they're usually out of my house by the time they're 6 weeks old. So this is probably going to work just fine for me because my babies are always going to be fairly small, right? If that makes sense. Versus, you know, a 12-week-old kitten. This might not be the best idea. But anyway, we have 12 of these panels. And my thought is you probably, and we say probably because, I don't know, I think they emailed me instructions on how to do this, but we'll see if we can figure it out. Okay, I'm getting it. Okay, so we have 4 little slots here. How much do you want to bet that you're going to stick one of these in a slot like this? How much you want to bet? Yep. Looky there. Didn't even need instructions. And then you're going to take the next one and you're going to put it in there and well, you got to slide it in is how it works. You got to put it in the bottom like this and then slide it in. And look, we have 2 panels. Now, you would put 2 at the top as well. Let's see if we've got, did I not get another one out? I thought I did. Anyway, we'll get this one out. And then I'll bet you $10 you do that, yep, and that. And you probably zip tie. I will bet you. Oop, let's raise this up a little bit. You probably zip tie right here to make it sturdy so that it doesn't move. And then if you want to turn a corner, we would probably do the same thing. It's just we would now do this. Does that make sense? That's what it's looking like. Let's grab the last one out and we'll see. I'll betcha. Betcha, betcha, betcha. We'll just do the top one for namesake. Let's see, we'll do, put this down, put that up, and then we're going to do that, and voila, you have a corner. You put one down at the bottom. You see where this is going now? See how that is? And then again, you would put probably your zip ties at the top and the bottom, and that would make it fairly sturdy. And then on the bottom of that, you're going to put one of those felt tabs so that it's not rubbing the bottom of your floor. Okay? All right, so we're going to take that out, come back up to me. All right, so here's what I say that we do, is we will pause this. Pause, get it? P-A-W-S. You're welcome. Back there in the corner. Thanks for laughing at my joke. You get an extra cookie today. I say what we do is we'll put this on pause and let's move this actually into the area that I plan on using this. And let's just film how easy it is for me to put this together. And then we can see about maybe putting the kids in this environment and see how well they like it. What do you think? I agree with you over in the corner. Yes, we should do that. Okay, so hold on and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is just a small kind of corner area in my family room, and I kind of need to make it to where it doesn't inconvenience the prince too awful much. Normally I would put it in between my laundry room and my bedroom, but it's late in the season and it's a little chill, so I want to try to keep the kittens in an area where I can keep them as warm as I possibly can. You know, outside of their closed environment, which we now know is called the Chateau d'If. Would y'all like to see the Chateau d'If? If you don't know the reference of that, watch The Count of Monte Cristo. That's all I can tell you. That would be the Chateau d'If. And the reason we call it that is because sometimes the kittens cry and scream and go, "What's my crime? What's my crime?" That would be the reason. All right, let me turn some light on here. Hey, there we go. Now you guys can probably see a little bit better. All right, so we are going to see about putting this up in this area right here. So real time. Hello, Jack. Hello. This is Jack the Pumpkin King. Say hi, Jack. Say hi, Jack. Isn't he handsome? Yes, he is a foster fail. He's my sweet little monkey, though. I love him. There's Winifred. She's just a bunch of hocus pocus. Yes, she is that Winifred. Don't mess with her or she'll turn you into a toad. Okay, let's get to putting this together. All right, so we're going to get some of these things out. I won't make this terribly big. We're going to get these rubber things out. Dude, don't use me as a scratching post. That hurts. Seriously. Ow. Ow. Let's open these up. And okay. Yeah. We already have one, so we'll make that our bottom. Right? And then we'll make this one a bottom. That in. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. I think I'm only going to make it too wide, and then we'll start coming across. And of course, all the other kittens are very interested in what it is that we are doing. I think getting the paper off the back of these is going to be the worst. Okay. Hey, there we go. All right. Okay, and we're going to put that in there. All right, and then I think we're going to turn direction. Do that and that. All right, so we're solid that way. I'll get out a few more panels. Thank you so much, Jack. I wish you guys could see Jack. He's off camera right this second, but he's literally trying to use me as a climbing post. Thanks, Jack. All right. Now, let's go this way. Good. Okay. You don't really need that little rubber mallet, but I mean, I guess if you really wanted to use it, you could. I don't know if they give you enough of these rubber things, but if they don't, I mean, I carry the felt things here because it's on all of my furniture so that it doesn't scratch our wood. I can always use those. You can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, any place like that, and pick up those little felt bottoms, and it will do the same thing. I'm going to use whatever we have. I would think they would be smart enough to send you enough of these rubber things for half of whatever they gave you. Because obviously you don't need them for the top, but you do need them for the bottom. So, there's another one. That one. Hey there. Bear is doing much better, by the way. Oh, let me dismiss that. We have a kitten alarm. Okay. They had a snack an hour ago, so when I get done doing this, I'll feed him again. Bear wasn't feeling very good today, and her sister BJ is back at Maddie's house because she crashed on me pretty hard this morning, so we're having to do some stuff for her that we wouldn't normally. Alrighty, we have 2 of those. We'll get another panel, we'll put that in. There we go. Okay, I think we're gonna probably turn the corner at this point. So we're gonna go piece away. Alrighty. Oh no, I put 2 of those on the same one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I won't be able to double them up. Doubling them up, you would do it like that, I think. You would just set them on top of each other, probably, and double them up. Okay. Put another one there. All right. And then another panel. And then the last one with the rubber stopper. You want to get out of there, Winifred? Okay. So, we now have all the ones on the bottom. I'm actually going to move this over just a little because I can, so that I can scoot this over, and it is actually on this side of my door panel, right? So that works. Okay. All right, and then we can just start installing the top ones. Get off that. You want to get out of there, Winnie? Huh? You want to get out of there, sis? All right. Hey, get out of there. I know, honey, but you gotta. Okay. All right. Thank you. These are fairly easy to do, as you can see. This is going together pretty quickly, and I didn't even actually need the instructions for it. You know, I think it's pretty self-explanatory on how to do this, but this can also show you true size because you're seeing videos, so hopefully that will help you in your purchasing ability. This is meant for small mammals, you know, rabbits, guinea pigs, very small kittens. Again, I think if you've got kittens that are above 6 weeks old, you know, this probably isn't going to work real good for you unless you're able to stack them too high on each other and make them stay. Obviously, you can see that's not very tall. Let me stand up next to it. For reference, I'm 5'2½". It's, you know, 12 inches is 12 inches, guys. But sometimes you need to see it visually, I guess, to get it, and I am one of those people. So this is probably not the best thing for older kittens, because I don't think it would work all that great. Okay, so we're in. We have the space. You know, I don't think they'll be able to push it too awful much. We'll see. We'll kind of get them in there. I do have a plug-in back here, so technically I can put their heating pad down, put something down up underneath the heating pad, then put the heating pad down where they still have access to it, but they have a little bit of room to play. So I'm going to pause, and we'll see if we can get that done, and we'll move the kids over, and we'll see how that plays. So hang tight. Okay, and we're back. So I have an extension cord that came in from behind my, my entertainment unit back here. So I actually have a small heating pad that is plugged into that. Now this is specifically a pet heating pad. This is not meant for humans. It means it doesn't get as hot and it stays on constantly. It gives enough heat that they'll need for whatever. I still don't have it sitting directly on my floor. I actually have it coupled in between the blanket, as you can see right there. So that way when they lie on top of the blanket, they have ambient heat for that. And that will make them nice and warm. And then we have room for their little box. And then they actually have room to play a little bit. Not a whole lot, but quite a bit. This could be something that technically if they were big enough, I might be able to just leave them in. I actually wouldn't. I like to lock mine in the chateau d'eau because I have other animals and I don't want to have to deal with them getting in, maybe knocking us over. You kind of get where I'm going. I like to know where my kids are and that they're secure while I'm sleeping, even though right now they're on a 4-hour schedule, which means I still got to get up in the middle of the night to feed them. Once to twice, depending on how early I go to bed. But as you can see, this is the environment. You can see how small my kittens are. Technically, this is Sweeney. Sweeney is a very healthy, just turned 4-week-old kitten. He weighed 462 grams this morning, my little chunk bun. Yes. So he's fairly small. We're still, you know, you kind of get where I'm going. Guinea pigs are bigger than him right now, okay? This is Bear Bear. This is my 6-week-old kitten that looks like a 4-week-old. So this works for her right now. So we can kind of see. But I think this is going to work out well. It's going to give them a little place to kind of romp and play and you know, have some fun, but still be in somewhat of an enclosed environment. So far, I'm going to give 2 thumbs up for this product. I hope this unboxing and use and review has been helpful for you and will help you in your next purchase. You guys know the rules. Till I see you next time, stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day. Bye.